Did you take the car home with you at night, or did you bring it to a garage? I bring it to a garage. Rented a garage. You rented a garage? I paid for it. You paid for the garage? Yes. Okay, now, when you went to work, when you used the limousine, how did you get the customers for the limousine? I sit in the car. I listen to the radio and I have my number. The number goes on the air, the dispatcher talks, and I have to win the job because it is something like, play number 1, number 2, because we have 5 other cars over there. And then the dispatcher gave me the job. They tell me, 270, go to this address and pick up the passenger. Could you get customers on your own outside of the dispatcher? No. Could you pick up customers on the street? No. Did you have any private customers that you got outside the dispatcher? No. Who told you, or how do you know that you were not allowed to get customers outside the dispatcher? How did you know that? Excuse me? You just said that you couldn't have customers except whoever the dispatcher sent you. Yes, the dispatcher sent me to the address. I cannot pick up anybody. If I pick up, I have fine and I have grievance over there. In other words, if you picked up a customer other than from the dispatcher, what, in other words, would that have done to you? Other customer? Yes, they have rules, and rules said go to grievance, like hearing, and get fined for 2 or 3 days. Where did you get the rules? How did you know about the rules? The rules in the company. Who gave you the rules? How did you find out about the rules? Everybody has the rules. When did you first know about these rules? Before I'm starting the job. They have class, 2-day class. I go to class as the company, and they teach me how to work everything. Where was the class held, the 2-day class? 2104 Avenue C. That was the address of the company? On the 2nd floor. On the 2nd floor? Yes. Do you know who gave the class? Special person. Do you know the name of the person? I don't know. Were there, he is a member of the company, were there other people in this class besides you, other drivers? No. You were the only driver in this class, 2 or 3 people. Okay. In class where they teach you. How long did this class last? How long? How long? 4 or 5 hours a day. For 2 days? 2 days. All right, did you get anything? The first day I learned rules, and the second day they teach me training. Did they give you anything in writing, or was it all oral? They gave me paper rules. How long after this training session did you start driving the limousine? I have examination after this. I have special person who give the examination. If he said it's good, you pass. Then you have to go to work tomorrow. So how long after that did you actually start? A few days. A few days later? Yes. Did you continue after you started to drive? Did you continue to drive for the company for the 2 years? Yes. Did you work for anybody else during that period of time? No. When you were driving the car for the 3 days a week, were there numbered hours that you were supposed to drive? Were you supposed to drive every day, or did you set the hours? I set it. I worked about 20 hours a day. 20 hours a day? Yes, and second day with my partner. You said partner. How did you get this partner? On the street. The partner was my friend. But this partner, what was her name? Valerie Mason. Now, did Ms. Mason participate in the purchase of the car and the radio along with you? She works the same like me. But did she help you buy the car and the radio? That's right. You bought it together, is that right? Yes, we bought it together. Did Ms. Mason go with you to the training session? Yes. She was there also? Yes. And you say she was the partner in driving the limousine? Yes. When you say partner, how did that work? Describe how it worked. How did it work? Well, I told you, I worked all day, and at night I parked in the garage. The next day, my partner came and she drove the next day, then parked in the garage. Every day was the same. Between you and your partner, how many days a week was that car driven that 2 years that you worked there? In other words, if you counted both you and your partner, how many days a week was that car used? 7 days a week.